Hey guys, welcome back to another Merly on Time. Time for another watch review. This time I am reviewing the Swiss watch company SWC ARK GMT watch. Swiss watch company makes fantastic watches. Among watch enthusiasts and YouTube reviewers, one of their most popular ones is their SWC Bunker field watch made out of a titanium case. And super lightweight, very comfortable Velcro straps come with that one. And this one is another excellent offering from them as well. Huge thank you to Jacob and the team over at Swiss Watch Company for sending me this watch to unbox and review. It will be returning to them immediately following the filming of this review. Just ahead, my up close and personal montage, and then my likes and gripes. Enjoy the review, and thanks for tuning back in to another Merly on Time. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that up close and personal montage. My thanks once again go to Adrian over at Somewhere in Time Watch Reviews for supplying the music. Head on over to his channel, link in the description, and give him some love and subscribe. And so this is the ARK GMT by the Swiss Watch Company, and I absolutely love this watch. I love everything, almost everything I should say, about it. I really do like the color of this band playing off of that red wine or plum colored dial. Absolutely gorgeous, highly legible. It is very, very nice. Just loving it. Now, we didn't get to spec it out in the unboxing with Super Cali. Super Cali's back. Say hello, Super Cali. Well, hello! It's been so long since I've done that. So Super Cali didn't spec out this watch during the unboxing. I totally forgot about it. So let's look at what we are dealing with here. We have from the 8 to the 2, a 40 millimeter case. It is only 9 millimeters thick. You do have 20 millimeter lugs. Also very nice to see quick release on the watch strap, easy to switch out, and your lug to lug length on this one is going to be, let's have a peek here, it is 44, let's just call it 44 and a half, 45. So really, really nicely dimensioned watch, wearable for every size of wrist. The watch is constructed of 316L stainless steel, and just have a look at the finishing on the watch. A really nice satin brushed finish on the side of the case profile there. And then you do have a bit of a chamfer or a high polish edge on top of the lug, transitioning to some more brushing or on the side of the lug, I should say, transitioning to more brushing on the top of the lug. You also have this nice high polish ring going around the bezel as well. On the other side of the watch, you have a really nice bead blasted finished crown with the Swiss Watch Company logo etched onto that. Screw down, just a pressed case back here. You can see the information on the watch. On the back of that, 100 meters of water resistance. It does have just a push-pull crown, some nice knurling on the crown, and it's easy to engage and use. And in order to set the GMT, which you can see is there above the 6 o'clock, you just pull that crown out to the position 1. There's a nice click there, and then you can start to adjust your GMT accordingly. And so we're sitting at about 10. There's no clicks. It's just straight turning wheel. So it doesn't click or anything like that. It just spins freely. Nice that they have a color matched date wheel in there. And I do like also the yellow accents on this dial. So you have a tipped yellow, a yellow tip on that seconds hand, as well as at every 5-minute interval, yellow hash marks there. So I like the accent of yellow. Everything plays nicely. Watch it, Chris. Everything plays nicely. The band off of that red wine, and then the yellow off of it. It's just really, really well done. And you do have a beautiful flat sapphire crystal covering the dial, and there's plenty of AR coating on that, as you can see. It is really, really well spec'd out. And this is just, it's a lovely timepiece. I'm really happy to have had it sent. Thank you, Jacob and team, for sending this over to me. So let's just kind of take a close look at this dial. There is a unique concave feature to it, which I think you can see there as I'm turning it. And so we go concave from the center of the dial to the outside, leading up to those yellow batons. Swiss made, printed under the 6 o'clock. Swiss Watch Company printed onto there along with their little logo. And take a look at the little cross in between the logo there. And you know what it looks like from a distance as you're wearing it. It looks like a diamond. Very, very nicely done indeed. High polish metal going around the hour and the minute hand, as well as the seconds hand and the lollipop on the back of that seconds hand. Now, the lume on this watch is absolutely fantastic. Just take a look at this. So let's go on to my likes and my gripes about this particular watch. And I think you guys can tell I really like this watch. The aesthetic of it is the number one like. It just looks fantastic. I really love the legibility on this, that white, bold printed indices, and the hour and the minute hand. It's super legible. I really do like the accents on this watch. I like the yellow accents, yellow printing for the GMT numerals, along with the hash marks and the tip of the seconds hand. I love the color accents on this watch. The case finishing is really, really nice. The wearability is superb. This is going to fit every size of wrist out there and look great at a 40-20 case size dimension. Lots and lots and lots to love about this. The lume, as you saw, was incredible. Sapphire crystal with plenty of AR coating. And here's one of the biggest likes that I have, okay? Let's go to the website. I just want to show you something on the website now. So here we are at the website, and as you can see, there are a variety of colors that you can get. I really like the ARK GMT black red there. That looks sharp. And check out that sea glass color. The gray blue is fantastic as well. But here's one of the things that I want to show you. So let's just jump over to the watch that we are looking at. And what I really liked about their website is the specificity that they have with regards to the specifications of this watch. I mean, just check it out. The Swiss Super Luminova, as you can see here, 0.4 millimeter thick BGW9 grade A Super Luminova. I mean, 0.4 millimeters, that's very specific. You come down 16 layers of AR coating. All right. Water resistance, pull-out crown, 3 O-rings for added protection, okay? The rubber strap with a calf leather inlay, fitting wrists up to 7.5 inches. For larger wrists, we offer a nylon strap. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. And so then you have, under the features, the Ronda 515.24 quartz movement. You have all of the specifications listed there. 16 times anti-reflective coating with applied sapphire coating on the dial. And one more thing I think I should show you that you get with this watch that you would have seen in the unboxing is this absolutely beautiful leather travel pouch, which you can fit 2 watches in. It's got some dome snaps there, Swiss Watch Company branding, really soft, beautiful feeling leather on that. Really fantastic. So let me just summarize, if I can, my likes about this watch. You are getting a lot of watch for your money, a lot of specs. The AR coating, the lume, the sapphire crystal, the nice finishing, a really nice solid watch band that comes with this. It's just everything, almost everything about this watch is awesome, but it's not all perfect. And let me talk about some of my gripes. So I should say that the watch is $249 or $250 US. So for what you are getting, you are getting every spec that you would want in a watch for that price point. Absolutely. So here are the gripes, okay? It is a quartz watch. And I don't say that because I personally have a problem with that. I say that because I know some of you are just not going to appreciate the fact that this is a quartz watch. And well, if you don't like quartz watches, obviously this one isn't for you. Another slight gripe with regards to the quartz is that the movement itself, or the seconds hand, it does hit most of the markers, but on quite a few, it slightly misses, or is just a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, and it only has 12 markers to hit. The fact that it doesn't hit them all is going to be an issue for some. Now, for a quartz watch, I don't even pay that much attention to it, to be honest with you. The band is something that I do have to talk about. Now, it did specify on the website that if you're 7.5, it fits up to a 7.5 inch wrist. And if you have a larger wrist than that, then you would want to get the nylon strap that they provide. Now, when I wear this on my wrist, as you will see in just a moment, it barely fits my 7.5 inch wrist on the very last hole. And so I think they should have made the strap just a little bit longer. Saying that it fits a 7.5 inch wrist is not untrue, but it just doesn't fit well on a 7.5 inch wrist. It would have been nice if the 7.5-inch wrist would have fit on that third hole and not the very last hole. And so that is a gripe for sure. Lastly, this is a purely kind of subjective gripe, if you will. I do think it's very neat that they utilize the GMT as a date wheel with this particular movement. But for a GMT watch, do you know what? I think I prefer the fourth hand, and to have another GMT hand to move around the watch. It gives the watch a little bit more to look at with that fourth hand. I could have used a really nice yellow accented hand to go with the tip of the seconds hand, but you know, that's just personal preference. The GMT function on this works just fine. So if you just have a look as I just scroll forward with the time, you can see that the GMT is going along with that. And I would rather have a date window rather than the GMT cut out in there, and a fourth hand for the GMT. And so really not much to dislike about this watch. I think it is absolutely fantastic. And once again, I thank Jacob for sending me this watch to review, and I thank you for checking out this review. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And thank you so much for tuning in again, guys. God bless you. We'll see you in the next video.